Hello, welcome to another countryside adventure with Kev. Now this one's gotten off to an interesting start because we've come to a stunning location. It's basically a waterfall. It's become known in the locality as Water Brace's Neck. It's a Victorian tourist attraction and it's amazing, absolutely amazing up here. However, just going to spin the camera around. The actual waterfall walk is currently closed, so what we're going to do is we're going to go adventuring in the woodland instead. I've just checked on the Natural Resource Wales website and it is actually only the broad walk to the waterfall itself that's closed because of ash dieback, and unfortunately it's weakened a lot of the trees either side of that gorge and become a bit of a safety risk. So we're going to still go adventuring because we've come all the way out here now and we're prepped, and it's still a stunning location as you can see, but the actual waterfall we won't be able to access via the traditional route. There might still be access via other routes, we shall see as we get a bit closer, but for now we're going to start adventuring. Going to bring you back a little bit. It's a beautiful sunny day today. There is some ominous looking clouds, so possibly we'll have some precipitation on Kev later on. What would be surprising about that, eh? But it's just lush here. It's really lush. It's like sun shining. You've got trees, blossom, plants, wildlife, loads of bees up here, which is really cool to see. Got some sheep, got obviously the birds, customary birds, chirping away all around us. It's just cool, just really nice Welsh countryside as we continue to follow the trail up towards the woods. About half a mile I think this trail, but it's a really nice walk, really nice. You can drive to a car park situated up here, but it's add a few extra steps to the walk today, keep us fit, keep us healthy, give the chance, stunning chance, I was about to say, a chance for the mind to start to unwind and start to get into relaxation mode. And then you look over the horizon there, and I think that's just such a cool, everything about nature and the area around here. That's lush, really is lush, which is my signature word because I say that way too much in all contexts, but particularly when I'm out walking and adventuring, everything's just lush. I'm not going to say it, but that place up there is bloody gorgeous. It's lush. We're just getting towards the end of the first quadrant and we just see a fox. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. It's just coming under that fence and coming down towards this sole tree. So I've just checked the footage back. We did pick up the fox. Obviously I had to zoom in a bit, so the quality's not amazing, but yeah, big old boy, and he come across that little opening under the fence and into those kind of conifers by that sole big tree there. Amazing colours, amazing colours. But it is interesting, there's so many lambs about, obviously, because it's lambing season. And that's the big juxtaposition we have between nature and farming. So hopefully there's plenty of other food for him to sustain him and his family. But yeah, it's quite a nice little start. There are rumoured to be deers. Well, not rumoured, there's deers in this forest. It'd be nice to see one of them, but it's very busy today. There's a lot of cars about as we're going towards the car park. It's a bird of prey. I don't know if you can pick him up. No, it doesn't really pick him up, but he's hovering around behind me, just up there. That doesn't really work. But yeah, just hovering around up there. And because we're now quite, well, as you can see, right in the countryside now, slush. I can say it again. It's amazing. It is amazing. Makes you smile, and there's lots going on, lots to keep us, keep the eyes and the focus and the mind relaxing. So it's going to be a great adventure. But yeah, as you can see now, sorry, I'm rambling, babbling and rambling. And we're just getting to the main trails now. Double checking now, it's the waterfall walk that's the one that is closed at the moment, but we can do the Water Breaks Its Neck trail, which is great news. So we'll do that one, which goes, as you can see, up through the forest here to the viewing point. Up a fairly steep incline now, and I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but behind us is the water, creating that iconic waterfall that people come and hunt down. We're going to carry on up the trail. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit out of breath. The trail isn't massively difficult, but I got a knock on the ribs, a football. And yeah, this right side is pretty painful at the moment, not gonna lie, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Probably didn't help myself the fact that I played on Friday with this already existed injury. But we're gonna head up here now, the next bit of the trail, and continue the adventure. So we're about midway through the adventure, we come to a juncture, we raise back up into the forest. We are going to head on up and find somewhere to have some food and have a coffee. Oh yeah, I'm really keen for my coffee, I forgot that was there. So we're going to head on up now, over yonder. Adventure too much further because we seem to have come to the point now where the trail's closed. As you can see kind of here, there's the no unauthorized access signs, and there's clearly trees falling all over the place around here. So we're obviously going to head back down to the main the start point, I guess, and we'll try and find somewhere to have our lunch down there. Thinking as I walk back to find somewhere to have lunch now of where we go next and what we can do next. In preparation for this video, I looked around and researched some of the restrictions that these places have in terms of barbecues, open fires, all that kind of stuff, which I kind of totally get, but it's basically impossible to find somewhere to have an open fire, and a big part of what I want to do, and a lot of the planned stuff, you know, revolve around being able to have a fire of some description, be it to make gourmet burgers. I want to do hot rock wagyu, you know, crazy stuff, because it's something that really kind of like interests me. And you can get these fantastic foods and have a burger at home, that's great, but imagine doing that on the open fire in the countryside, and imagine sitting amongst nature, eat a bit of wagyu for like a special occasion. Obviously that stuff's not cheap. So yeah, I'm going to keep digging, not literally because you can't do that. I'm going to keep researching and hopefully find a few places where I can do that. I know some people that have got some private land, obviously, where the same restrictions don't apply, but most of the natural resource whales and you know, all the kind of places that are managed pretty much just outright say no fires. And okay, whilst we can understand that, I would love to see some designated fire pit spots that are safely maintained and managed, like all these walkways, because I think that when you want to get in tune with nature, I think eating in the countryside is a big part of that, because we've kind of we've become detached from food. We have our pristine kitchens and dining rooms and stuff, and there's, you know, that's obviously how humanity has evolved over the last, particularly over the last sort of 50-60 years. But to get back to the roots of being alive and sitting in the countryside and eating food, and yeah, you can take picnics and stuff, which is what I'm going to have to do short term. you.